I go for peace, me say obiares, teacher this, Nepalese, I go for peace, me say obiares, I basa basa basa, I basa basa basa, I peace, I basa basa basa.
Hi guys, what's up people? I said greetings according to your location in any part of the world in which you are right now. And if it's your first time on my channel, this is Sunshine AMNTV. Peace to you all out there. And today we will be having a quick conversation about the mainland China. And for those of you who know, geographically, China is the third largest country in the whole planet with a population of about 1.4 billion. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, it means everywhere at any time when you go, you should always expect to meet people, okay? Not just few people, but so many people, crowded all the time, okay? It's always crowded. And guess what, guys? Don't even talk of supermarkets, shopping malls, train station, and the airport. It's always full, all the time, guys. But you need to figure your way out, right? When you're in the system, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, guys, straight to our conversation of today. I just want to give you some tips and how you can actually work legally in the classroom as an English teacher here in the mainland China. Yes, sir, you know, for you to teach as an oral English teacher here, you will need a teaching Z visa, and the requirements that are needed for you to get the Z teaching visa, you will need a degree, especially in the educational field, and you will need a TOEFL, which is teaching English as a second language, and you will need some teaching experience too. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? With all this, you can be sure to have your Z teaching visa and you pick up a job here. And just to let you know this quick, okay, any province in which your company is, you are just supposed to work only in that province. For instance, if your visa is from Beijing, when you arrive here, you are not supposed to work in any other province apart from Beijing. If your visa is from Shanghai, you have to work only in Shanghai. If your visa is in Shanxi province, where I am right now, you are limited to work only in Shanxi province. It means I can't use my teaching visa to go to Shanghai now for any teaching job. It is illegal. So actually, if you want to move to a different province, you will need a release letter from your company. But sometimes most of the company will not want to give you the release letter because, you know, it will have a negative impact on their company too. So what happened is that when you actually arrive here, you will have the advantages, and you will be able to teach any grade in which you can. It doesn't matter your qualifications, okay? There are people here even with masters, with PhD. All of us, we're in the classroom, you guys. We're in the classroom, we're jumping, okay? But for me personally, ever since I started teaching, I've always been in the high school. I hope you must have watched the previous video I uploaded a couple of days ago about our first day in school after the lockdown. I've always been with the
D to the A, R to the G, O to the N, the jargon, the stubborn, the mud blood. Dis-toi comment faire, dis-toi comment faire, dis-toi comment faire, dis-toi comment faire.
How are you? I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm okay. How are you? I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you too. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Salute you. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, we are always cool, but sometimes it's crazy, right? Because you have those big ones always sitting at the back. You know, they always like to have a kind of freedom, and when you're in a class, they'll be like, teacher, we're having a family meeting, okay? Some will tell you that they are translating to their friends who can understand what you're talking about. It's always a crazy moment with them, but you know, at the end of the day, all of us are happy, and we all you know, get to know each other better. And you know, I actually worked in my school from Monday to Friday, right? At weekends I'm always free, so sometimes when I'm free, the primary or the training centers, some of the training centers around might call you to train their kids. So from the beginning, I didn't even want to do that at the training center, because training center is so stressful, you guys. It's stressful. If you can't sing, if you can't dance, if you can't jump, see, you find it very difficult. For those who are reserved and you don't find it easy, you know, like being outgoing, you can't work at the training center. So it's quite stressful, right? But you know, the payments also different. The training centers, they pay better than the high school. And guess what? At the beginning, I didn't even want to do that, right? But as time goes on and I get used to the kids, you know, it becomes an interesting group of people to be. I actually love them and I work with them. But first thing you need to know is that you have to first of all love these kids. They are babies, right? And they always want you to carry them. They want you to hug them. They want to sit on your laps. And you know, if you have some little stickers or candies, that is just what, you know, will make it super excited for them. And guess what, you? They are always curious, always ready to learn. Just have a look. Enjoyed the video, and please, if you're curious about anything, just leave a comment at the comment section below, okay? Whether how to go about with the TOEFL certificate to get one, just leave a comment and I will give you the link how you can apply for one. And if you're curious about the teaching content and how to get about it, to know more about the teaching here, then just leave a comment at the comment section and I will happily make a video and give you the details how to go about it. Thanks so much. See you. Bye bye.